Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dinda Famela Ayu from English Department 3C, and I'm going to present Ibnu Khaldun Islamic Education Perspective. So let's get started. So basically, there are 3 points that I'm going to explain in this video. So the first thing is about biography of Ibnu Khaldun. Second is about works of Ibnu Khaldun. Last is about Ibnu Khaldun's thought. The biography of Ibnu Khaldun. Ibnu Khaldun was a history philosopher and the greatest scholar of his time, and he is one of the greatest thinkers that ever born. He was a founder of sociological science who typically distinguished how to treat history as science and gave reasons to support real events. Ibnu Khaldun was born on May 27, 1332/734 Hijriah in Tunisia of the Spanish Arabic family. He has full name Abdul Rahman Zaid Waliuddin Ibnu Muhammad bin Muhammad Ibnu Al-Hasan bin Jabir Ibnu Muhammad bin Ibrahim Ibnu Abdul Rahman Ibnu Khaldun Al-Qadrami Al-Tunisi. So, Ibnu Khaldun is known as the historian and the father of Islamic sociology who memorized the Quran at an early age. Educational background of Ibnu Khaldun. He learned to write and memorize Al-Quran. He was fluent in the Qira'ah Sab'ah, the 7 ways of reading Al-Quran. He showed a balanced interest in tafsir, hadith, fiqh, and Arabic grammar, which he studied with a number of well-known teachers. Ibnu Khaldun's first teacher was his own father. Ibnu Khaldun studied various kinds of science, including the Quran, hadith, dialectical theology, Islamic law, mathematics, astronomy, philosophy in Tunisia and Morocco. Ibnu Khaldun proficient in the fields of Sharia, philosophy, and mantiq. Until the age of 20 years, Ibnu Khaldun dedicated his time to pursuing knowledge. As I said before, Ibnu Khaldun was taught by well-known teachers. Sheikh Abu Abdillah bin Al-Arabi and Abu Abdillah Muhammad bin Ashaus was the 2 of Arabic teacher that teach Ibnu Khaldun. Ibnu Khaldun has extraordinary intelligence. He has an ambition to become a person. Ibnu Khaldun was able to master Arabic literature. Ibnu Khaldun is an interactive thinker and his views were easily accepted because he was very good at using language. Therefore, it is natural that historians consider Ibnu Khaldun's knowledge to be like an encyclopedia because he mastered many fields of science. During his lifetime, Ibnu Khaldun produced many scientific works, including in the field of mantiq, science, fiqh, mathematics, Arabic literature, history, and arithmetic. However, the work of Ibnu Khaldun which is still in circulation is Muqaddimah. The 3 most important periods of time in Ibnu Khaldun's life. From the position he granted and the wanderings brought forth a number of thoughts that profoundly affected the Western and Eastern intellectuals of both Muslim and non-Muslim in history, politics, economics, education, and philosophy. From the long story of Ibnu Khaldun, it can at least be grouped into the 3 most important periods of time. First is the period during which Ibnu Khaldun demanded various fields of science. That is, he studied Quran, Tafsir, Hadis, Usul Fikih, Tauhid, Fikih Mazhab Maliki, Nahwu, and Sorof, Balaghah, Physics, and Mathematics. Second is Ibnu Khaldun divided into the political field and served at various important state positions such as Qadi al-Qudat. However, for the slander of his political opponents, Ibnu Khaldun was sent to prison for a time. And third is Ibnu Khaldun gets out of prison, and after that, Ibnu Khaldun concentrates on research and writing. Next is about works of Ibnu Khaldun. So as we can see, there are 3 pictures of the works that made by Ibnu Khaldun. The first one is At-Ta'rif bin Ibnu Khaldun, or an autobiography, a record from his history. Next is Muqaddimah. In Muqaddimah, Ibnu Khaldun is well known as Introduction. This book is more popular than the previous book that has the long title. Muqaddimah's book has led Ibnu Khaldun to become someone who is aligned with the sociologist, historian, and world philosopher. This happens because the contents of this book give direction to psychology, economics, environment, and social sciences. In Muqaddimah book contains thoughts on social symptoms, government and political system in communities, economies in individuals, societies and states, human symptoms, and the influence of geographical and pedagogical and scientific factors and their tools. And last is Lubab al-Muhassal fi Usul ad-Din, a book on issues and theological opinions. Last is about Ibnu Khaldun's thought. The understanding of education according to Ibnu Khaldun is knowledge and skill as well as its realistic aspect of the work for getting risky toward a more developed society in accordance with individual trends. Ibnu Khaldun's view of education is not blind to the realities of society. His experiences, wanderings, and life events once experienced are the basis for formulating a grounded educational formulation. As a sociologist, Ibnu Khaldun is always oriented by the realities of society. According to him, it was always a dynamic according to the culture of the people, so that the development of the people was thought through and affected them automatically. It can be seen from the educational formula, which is: first, provides a great opportunity for the mind to work, because optimizing the work of the mind gets the majority of individuals who then benefit from society. Second, acquire various knowledge as a tool to help socialize in cultural societies. Third, got a job that was used to earning risky. So that's all from me. Sorry if there's any mistakes. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.